First up, details of another gang rape that are just coming in from the national capital. The case was reported last night. A 42-year-old woman was found seriously injured in the Kalkaji area of the national capital, where the police had admitted her to AIMS and they've registered a case against 3 accused. One person, in fact, has been detained in the case. The assailant was reportedly known to the victim for the past 5 years. The victim is a resident of Jaipur and is a mother of a young boy.
At the moment, it's a situation of over-presence before we balance it out. I do not know whether we are showing over-presence in these late evening hours, the kind of excessive presence, but a presence which doesn't hinder movement, but which instills confidence, which instills trust, which instills faith. I think that's important. I do not know because I'm not driving on the roads at past 10 for whatever reason, but this crisis situation requires overwhelming social and police presence. Means people on the streets, like the civil defense I've been saying for the last 1 week. Civil defense is with the government in thousands, which are all young men and women. They've been trained. Why civil defense role is social defense. They've been trained in social defense. Why are they not on the streets? Where's the system of special police officers? Where's the system of citizen watches we had created over the years? Why are they not there? This situation, if you want to continue, if you want to prevent it, they have to be on the streets in big numbers, visible numbers, in uniforms, and civil defense in their yellow shirts, because the yellow shirt is the civil defense uniform. Home guards, as yesterday they've announced so late that the home guards would be there in the buses. The point is, it doesn't require one measure. It requires 10 different measures so that somebody sees at least one measure. If you do 10 measures from different parts of the city, you will be able to instill trust, fear, and awe of the police and the public presence, and also build the trust back between police and the people. I think these collective measures, which have to come together by the Delhi police and the state administration, I think both are not coming together.
This is really shocking, and while the whole of the nation is angry, protesting, so many young people on the streets, so many family members, every area in Delhi, people are upset and they're protesting. We had Railway Welfare Association protesting in this part of the city. I don't know what kind of a system we are living in. Why everybody is, paying their attention to this whole situation. Again, if this happens, I don't know. I mean, what kind of insecurity we are living in, what kind of a system we are living in. Unless, that's the whole thing, and we have been saying that, plain talk will not help. Don't make these announcements unless you can back up with the proper system. Just starting from the topmost leadership to everyone is just saying things for the sake of calming people down. But apparently there is no sincerity and seriousness in terms of response to this situation in the city, and that is why this has happened.
Right.
This is really the most unfortunate times I think we are living in this city.
Well, all right, let me go across to my colleague Atir Khan, who now joins us on the phone line. Atir, just fill us in with the details first that are emerging. I believe there has been some action from the police's side as well. One person has been detained in connection with this gang rape.
Well, that's right, Ruchika. What we have learned is that the victim had gone to Govardhan for parikrama, and along with her, the person whom she's alleged came to Delhi in a car, following which she was taken to a house where the assailant and his 2 associates had assaulted her. Police has registered a case of gang rape. They have also detained one person whom they suspect is known to her.
All right, so you're telling us the people, the alleged accused in this case were the people who were known to this woman, but this case also has stark similarity to the incident that was reported almost a fortnight ago, that of the medical student who was gang raped in a moving bus. This woman again was raped allegedly in a vehicle and then dumped on a Delhi road. Just tell us a bit more about what police is saying as far as their action in this case is concerned. Were they prompt enough as far as taking her to the hospital and registering the case is concerned?
Well, Ruchika, the facts in 2 cases are slightly different. We know that in this case, the police claims that the assailants are known to the victim. However, in the Munirka case, the assailants were complete strangers. Also, in this case, she alleges that she was taken to a house where this incident took place. We know that the police is also coming up with some revelations. They say that she had also tried to register a case against the assailants in Agra, but it didn't materialize. We also know that this lady belongs to Jaipur. Now, the police has a difficult task at hand. One has to remember that the criminal justice system says that no innocent should be punished, but under the circumstances, the allegations are very, very serious, and police has detained one person.
Adil Khan reporting on the details of this gang rape incident that's been reported from Kalkaji in the national capital. Well, this latest shocker in Kalkaji only goes on to show how India refuses to learn from its mistakes and betrays its daughters again and again. Despite assurances from the Union Home Minister, cars and buses with tinted windows and drawn curtains are a regular sight on Delhi's roads. In fact, VIP vehicles are the biggest defaulters. No wonder, despite all the outrage witnessed after the Munirka gang rape incident, there are repeated horrors such as this latest incident that's been reported from Kalkaji. And evident from this latest gang rape, assurances and talk of action remain absolutely empty. Clearly nothing's come out, nothing's changed at the ground. The protest shook Union Home Minister out of his complacency and he promised visible action in days. But did Mr. Shinde actually live up to the billing? Let's find out.
Listen to what the Union Home Minister Sushil Kumar Shinde promised you.
An immediate crackdown on the buses, commercial vehicles having tinted glasses and curtains, and all such vehicles be impounded immediately. Number 2, all commercial vehicle buses shall be directed to keep their lights on during the night while plying on the roads of Delhi.
So did he live up to his promise? Sadly, no. Here's what Headlines Today found out. In the first instance, our reporter Jugal Purohit found to his shock and to our surprise that even government vehicles had not been stripped of the black film that blocked out the sun. There were even some that had curtains. That wasn't all. Jugal Purohit also stumbled upon buses that had tinted glasses. Buses like these were in the news last week for all the wrong reasons. And last but not the least, we found that even those who are supposed to enforce the law are not being guided by it. Here is a traffic police vehicle with tinted glasses. Now those are the damning facts, and here is once again the man who promised us there will be change. Listen to the Union Home Minister once again as he clearly misled us, fooled us.
An immediate crackdown on the buses, commercial vehicles having tinted glasses and curtains, and all such vehicles be impounded immediately. Number 2, all commercial vehicle buses shall be directed to keep their lights on during the night while plying on the roads of Delhi.
More than a week after the ghastly gang rape and a slew of assurances later, a status check by Headlines Today reveals that directions pertaining to tinted glass and curtains in vehicles are not being implemented. The fact that defaulters largely belong to government class clearly goes to show that the will perhaps is still not there.
So are we asking Mr. Sushil Kumar Shinde whether he made those statements simply because he just wanted us to end our protests and go home? All of this makes us ask one question, Mr. Shinde. Will the government ever act on its promise to make our cities safe? Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
All right, a quick check now on the health condition of the 23-year-old Delhi gang rape victim who's been admitted this morning to Mount Elizabeth Hospital's intensive care unit in Singapore. Latest information coming in suggests that the doctors have started examining her. Her condition, though, is still critical. Doctors at the Safdarjung Hospital last night said that the paramedical student was being shifted to Mount Elizabeth Hospital because it had specialization, state-of-art facility to deal with organ transplant. The survivor was airlifted from the Indira Gandhi International Airport at about 11:45 last night in a private chartered air ambulance that was equipped with sophisticated ICU facilities. According to sources, the decision to move the victim to Singapore was being considered by doctors at the Safdarjung Hospital for long, especially after she was put back on a ventilator and infection started spreading. But the final call was taken last night, after which both the Indian High Commission in Singapore and the government there were asked by the Indian government to render all assistance.
Has been under treatment with us at Safdarjung Hospital and Vardhan Mahavir Medical College. During the assault, she had suffered severe multiple intestinal, mesenteric, abdominal and other injuries. She was being provided the best available care by a team of experienced doctors from Safdarjung Hospital, All Institute of Medical Science and GV Pant Hospital. She has had to be operated upon 3 times, as already informed to you. With a fortitude and courage, she has survived the after effects of the injuries.
And let's now take you straight to National Development Council meeting that's being addressed by the PM.
Chairman, it is